So recently, I think last year, I went for a conference of urban cooperative banks in Goa, which was in Goa. It was a national conference. So I said, since it is in Goa, let me attend it. आणि registration करपाक लिंक आशिल्ली which I couldn't get through. So the helpline phone केलो and I told him कि I want to register. So first question he asked me, madam, ये directors के लिए है. So I was like, I'm a director of the bank. Then he said, sorry, madam. This is the way you can register. So we women are still not taken seriously. Condition is amazing. I had gone to somewhere top end fine dining and the way they had put the brand name and the way they have presented is amazing, and the flavor and the taste is also very good. Goa has got too many bakeries. I would say every road, the gully has got one bakery or some eating place, and competition is too much. Plus, I think among the difficulties I would say that one is that Goa's hospitality state, lot of hotels, restaurants, so the salary scale is very high for chefs, for helpers. It's very difficult to get staff.
टेंटेटिव्हली कितली असता
की आयुष्य opportunities की मेळटा पळय ती घेवपाक जाय की. I have taken a lot of because my first office bearer opportunity came when my son was in 10th standard. So I was at that time also I said ki घेऊ की नका because he was in 10th standard at the classes, the tuitions and everything. But I took it. I said 1 year माझं slow होता. The second year maybe I can do. I took it and that changed my life as far as my office bearer's journey is concerned.
You're listening to Popcorn with Piyu, where every story pops with flavour.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another interesting episode of Popcorn with You, the space where we unwrap real stories about success, self-doubts, and everything in between. I'm your host Priyanka Nagdesai, and today we are sitting at this very beautiful, very pleasing restaurant called Sarah by Ocean Palms.
Some places don't just serve food, they offer feeling. Terra by Ocean Palms, Goa is one of those places. Right in Kalangut, Terra has this calm, elegant charm, white Santorini style arches, warm, earthy colors, and flowers tucked into the corners. It feels peaceful the moment you walk in. The food is global but familiar. Govind favorite Indian classic, Chinese pizzas, pastas, everything served with care. It's a kind of a place where every dish feels comforting, not just tasty. Evening there are something else altogether. Live music, DJs, sometimes even fire dancers. The energy shifts but never feels loud. It stays graceful. Whether you are with friends, cousins, or family, Terra gives you space to just be there.
It's kind of a place where food meets thought, and that's why I said it absolutely right to invite our guest for the day.
She's someone I truly admired. From Palma Gora Prongs to bakery counters, from financial strategies to community empowerment, this woman has done it all. We have with us someone who I think is an example when it comes to business women. She is one and only Mrs. Koldabi Sarvasha.
So, welcome to the show, Mrs. Sargakar. I'm really pleased to have you among with us.
Same here.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good here.
How is everything going? How is life going?
Life is good in monsoon, so it's a nice time in Goa.
Definitely. So, कशें दिसता popcorn with you येवपाक?
It's nice. It's my second podcast actually.
Yeah.
So it's a good experience.
Do you like to do podcasts?
Yeah, that's the latest trend.
Yeah.
So that is what the youngsters today like and like to hear.
Yeah. It's a place wherein you actually get to open up whatever you feel. So it started with this whole idea of interviews being very structured and you have to give a particular response that we expected. But then the youth probably wanted some insiders. That is why we started. I often see on social media, like you keep coming on my pages and all. That is when I had decided, okay, that I want to have you one day and I'm glad that it's happening. The first thing that comes in my mind is how do you manage so many things at a time? Like you are an executive finance director at Geno Pharmaceutical. Then you have your whole new brand of desserts and bakery products. Other than that, you are into women empowerment, you are an author, you write columns, and the list just goes on and on. How do you manage all of this?
So basically, it just happened by chance because when I started working, first it was just my role as the executive finance director of Gino. And then my son was small, so I wanted to give him time. And then eventually, Desserts and first, I think after marriage, I was in Pune for 3 months. So there I got in. I always loved sweet. I always had a sweet tooth. But there I started doing this small courses on baking. So there I started loving baking. So I started baking as a home baker, you would say, just from home, not studying anything, just for our home family. So then I came to Goa and I started writing. So there I got into this dessert cookbook where I released my first cookbook, Desserts First. And it is sold out now. And my publisher had told me, let's go for second edition, but I just don't have the time to revisit all the recipes and go for the second edition. But maybe it will happen somewhere or the other in the future. So Tajamagir, I met this lady with whom I partnered to set up the first thing. Desserts and more, we decided to set up a bakery. So, but somehow the partnership didn't work out. So after 1 year, I branched out on my own. And as a division of Gino Pharmaceuticals, we set up Dainty Delights and in brand name Desserts and more. So today we have grown into, I think, 8 self-operated shops, 4 franchises, and around 5-6 express counters, and numerous supermarkets. So from a CA and a finance director, I became a entrepreneur. Tajamagi, down the line, I got a chance to be in GCCI Women's Wing as a member. So 4 years I was a member there. Then I got an opportunity to head it, to become the Women's Wing chairperson. So though my son was almost like, I think, 9th or 10th at the time, I decided I'll take it, Monan. So then I took it, and in Tajamagir, there was no looking back. So my office bearers journey म्हणतात that started with GCCI. So I'm very thankful always because it's a chamber with whom I started. Tajamagir, I went on doing work and new opportunities started coming. Tajamagir, I got associated with SOCHAM, that is a national chamber. There 4 years I was the chairperson of GCCI Women's Wing. Now I'm in the managing committee this is my 3rd year. And Tajamagir, I got associated with SOCHAM. SOCHAM and Ditar, we have done a lot of programs for women and the youth. And now I was a member of Laghu Udyog Bharati. Now then they offered me a as the Goa State President of Laghu Udyog Bharati. So
We'll definitely talk in detail about each of this. Before that, let me just get a bit personal. We all know you as a businesswoman, as a leader, even as a mother. I heard from a friend that you are a very good friend. But you play all these multiple roles out there. Which of it makes you more woman?
I think writing. So when I was a teenager, actually, I think I finished my TY BCom. And I was at the crossroads where I didn't know whether I used to love writing as a teenager, but I was academically very good. So it was like most of my friends and well-wishers and my teachers wanted me to go academically. मैं CA करना, MBA कर. They didn't want me कि writing हातून कित्याक वता, journalism हातून कित्याक वता. But that passion was still in my mind, which I दामून दवरले म्हणटा तशें. So after a few years, then still my father gave me a chance to go to Bombay, explore journalism colleges, mass communication, and CA. And then I don't know, due to pressure of my relatives or what it was, I don't know, I decided to go for CA. Then I completed my CA, so I was drowned with numbers. And then somehow writing never took place. But I used to write on my diaries. So that little bit of writing, ashilya maka, but not much. So I think when I started my office bearers journey, people started asking me to write columns. So here and there for a few newspapers and magazines, I started writing. So much that love started rekindling. So Magir, of late, I think last 2 years, the Goan gave me a monthly picture. There I've been almost 24-25 zalem. Almost 2 years, I'm writing regularly. So that is one journey I totally enjoy. So recently, from an foreign university in the US, I had done a 3-month course. So where I had to get up early in the morning. So 5 to start because of their timing. And then 5 to 8, I think we had that course. But I really enjoyed it. I don't think it was even 3 months. I think it was 2 months or something. But then that taught me a lot of tools and skills how to improve your writing. Well, I am not MA nor am I English literature expert or something. But whatever I like comes from my heart. So that is something I enjoy doing. But now, unfortunately, I don't have time to read. That is my biggest regret. So my books are just piled up because I'm so busy with all these activities that reading time is not there. Earlier in my teenage years or my childhood days, I was a voracious reader. I was reading a lot. I've grown up reading all those magazines and novels and everything. But now of late, that is my biggest regret. Writing is at least, I think we must devote 1 to 2 hours in a day just to read.
Yeah.
Because if you are a good reader, then writing comes naturally. So that is, but in the future, I'm trying to cut out my work so I can spend more time writing.
Okay. Well, what is other than columns? Do you try any other form of writing?
At present, I don't have time. The only time I actually started writing was for my dessert book, but then that was just a bit into recipes and everything. And then I think Planet Goa gave me a lot of opportunities. Though I've written for once for Business Goa, I think. But Planet Goa gave me a lot of chance to write columns, especially desert related. And after that, The Goan has given me tremendous opportunities. I totally, in fact, recently someone I met just told me, I'm a big fan of your columns. And I was like, oh, someone reads it like, and also no, every month I read your column and everything. So I was so happy. Like, so at least whatever it is, I have some limited hand following.
So, it's like Purun, do you get enough time to spend with your family?
Very less, but now my son is grown up, so he's independent. So earlier when he was small, I think he 10th standard or something, I was with him all the time. Taka schoolan were hard tuitions and all that stuff. But after now he's independent. So he's doing his engineering, he's staying in a hostel, come home on the weekends. So त्याप्रमाणे I have a lot of family support from my husband, my son, my in-laws, my family. So that is a reason for woman. I think the most important thing is if she has family support. If she has, then there's nothing like it. Then only she can pursue all these outside pursuits. Otherwise, because of my family support, it is possible for me.
You are lucky to have this family support, everyone. Because even though we live in this 21st century, not every woman is able to pursue whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Because I've seen there are women who are not even allowed to dream something. Because the moment the thought of achieving something, of creating that idea of their own pops up into their mind, the first thing that they are reminded of is their duty as a wife and their duty as a mother. So you are a mentor to GCCI Women Way. So what advice do you have for all these families who do not let women to think or even to have the dream of creating their own identities? And even if some people, strive and create their own identity, then they are given that guilt pleasure of not fulfilling the other roles perfectly, like not being a perfect wife or not being the idealized mother. What advice do you have for that?
Actually, I think Goa is a progressive state. And recently I'd been to this MSME Day, which is celebrated in Goa. So there they've thrown up some figures where they said ki 36% of the total enterprises in Goa woman-led. And the new startup, 50% are started have women founders.
Okay.
So I would say Goa is a progressive and inclusive state. And but this kind of problems, I interact a lot with women and women's groups. So I hear this kind. They say they have to look after the home, but the ambition is in a lot of women. They want to do something on their own, start their own businesses, and they're doing. Whether even forget about businesses, even professionals are there. There's so many professionals, so many part of self-help groups. So compared to places outside Goa, I would say Goa is still in a much better state. So they have a lot of ambition and a lot of women are going out. Only thing what I hear among the ladies is that they feel guilty because they don't get to spend time with the children. So a lot of even some good friends of mine who are professionals, like they get up in the morning, look after the food, everything, then they're off for work and they work full day, come back in the evening. But only the guilt is their children, their child, lot of them. But I feel Goa is very progressive and that may be in some other states, but I don't know about rural Goa so much. But even where I have gone to rural Goa, I see a lot of them having a part of the self-help groups, which are very good concept by the government.
Okay. Kupta shared many a time people romanticize the whole concept of women multitasking, a woman playing multiple roles. What is your take about it?
So आता नी everywhere I go, I speak multiple times. They ask me one common question is work-life balance. So my work-life balance, unfortunately, is very bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it 1 because I work on most Sundays. Actually, I enjoy working. I'm a total workaholic. मला काम नसलं म्हाका सामको कंटाळो येता kind of a person. I don't enjoy gossiping. I am not so much of a party goer or much of a socializer. I love books and I love working. So even Sundays I'm working. Unfortunately, also sometimes at 11:30 at night I'm sending that email which I shouldn't be sending. But now I am trying to get that rectified म्हणतात तशें, and at least 10:30 पावणे 10 पावणे 11 पर्यंत I try to switch off my mobile because nowadays everything happens on mobile. It has got your work mails, it has got all your WhatsApp group, business WhatsApp group, friends WhatsApp group, everything. So work is because of mobile, our life has changed, I feel.
A lot.
Because in my father's time, like he could come back from office, work was over.
Yeah.
But for us, it is like even 10 o'clock, 10:30, somebody messages me, they want one cake or some work related matters. So our life has become 24/7. It is very difficult to maintain, but there are some people who still manage to maintain. I really kudos. So I think I've been working recently with some offices outside India. तांचे अशें आसा की 5:00च्या मागीर 4, 4:30 after Saturday, they don't answer any calls nor WhatsApp. It means at least in India, even on Saturday, Sunday, they reply back on WhatsApp. They don't reply directly Monday morning after 9 or 9, I think, they start replying. So we Indians are still, I think they are actually managing their work-life balance much better than we Indians do. आम्ही तरी पण we reply back, our employees reply back, our manager, our suppliers, all of us reply back on your WhatsApp, even though it is a weekend. But if you are some people who manage, I have to improve my work-life balance, frankly speaking.
Okay. So, खूपदा अशें आसता, I've seen it in and around my area. Like when a business is started by a woman, now again, Goa, we come from an extreme progressive state. I can speak this because I have spent 3 years in Jaipur, and from there I have seen the situation that it is not same for a woman and a man. So when a woman starts something of her own, consider a business, it is not being taken dead seriously by the people around them until unless ताची ती level जाता. The people, her own family is not taking it seriously. The neighborhood area, they are not taking it seriously. But once she has reached to that height, when she is accepted by the whole world, that is when she is being applauded by the family. So what advice do you have, or what we can do to change this mindset?
Yeah, that is very much true because I started out 20 years back. I think I was the only woman director on the board of Sync, Petroleum Urban. And that was 20 years back, actually. I tell many times this. So recently, I think last year, I went for a conference of urban cooperative banks in Goa, which was in Goa. It was a national conference. So I said, since it is in Goa, let me attend it. And registration करपाक link आशिल्ली, which I couldn't get through. So the helpline phone केलो. And I told him कि I want to register. So first question he asked me, madam, ये directors के लिए है. So I was like, I'm a director of the bank. Then he said, sorry, madam. This is the way you can register. So we women are still not taken seriously. This was 20 years back, Asun. And even there, I was one person has to be one woman in the boardroom at that time. And आता पहिल्याला 2 or 3 women in the boardroom. So itla change जाऊन in this 2 decades. Yeah, 2 decades you can say. So, and not being taken seriously, yes. But पहिली चड आशिल्ले. आता I think as of now, there are a lot of women leading businesses. So we are to some extent being taken seriously. But 20 years back or 10 years back, as you said, luckily we are in a progressive state now.
Yeah.
And after there are a lot of women nationally, internationally, leading in big companies, big brands. So we, and even I was a part of a Goldman Sachs course in Bangalore. So there, it was only for women. So I found women there leading a lot of companies which were new age companies म्हणतात तसे compared to Goa. आता गोवा पहिल्याला we are mostly in traditional and legacy companies or businesses. पण हय new age, IT, consultancy, मागीर a lot of new age industries Bangalore asa compared to what we are in Goa. So that is one thing we women in Goa must adopt and adapt here to.
are there any schemes or are there any opportunities or benefits created by government or any other NGO specifically to encourage women entrepreneurship?
Yeah, there are lots actually.
Can you tell?
So yeah, so nationally, एक असा Startup India where you can get loans up to 10 CR, I think. So actually, this is all available on the net. So if you go on the net, you can get the full review of the schemes. Then there is Prime Minister's Employment Generation scheme where you get subsidy of I think 15 to 35%. ताच्या मागीर स्टार्टअप स्टँडअप इंडिया आसा, मुद्रा लोन्स आर देर फॉर मायक्रो ऑन्टरप्रेन्युअर्स अप टू 10 lakhs पर्यंत लोन्स मेळटा. CGT MSC आसा which MSME is highly publicizing. थंय collateral free loans आसा. This is great for women who don't have collaterals. But at the state level CMRY आसा, Chief Minister's thing, Rozgar Yojana, तातून भितर which is given through EDC, and EDC itself has lot of schemes. So EDCच्या वेबसायटीचेर वचून if you say their portal, you get a list of these schemes where whatever you want for your business, you can apply. And आम्ही कितें करता, whether it is a part of association, whether it is GCCI or Godyog Bharti or SHM, we publicize this scheme. So जांकां बायलांक खबर नासता or they are scared की इतले पेपर वर्क आसतले, आपल्याकडे जावचें ना करपाक. So we link them. So we are like a bridge. We link the schemes, the government with the people who want to take the schemes. So we make them aware of it and we help them to get it. So this is what industry association do. So currently the government is promoting entrepreneurship. So even among the students, last time with the education department, I had gone to 4 colleges. So even among the students, they try to make entrepreneurship awareness करतात. Even I spoke, but unfortunately sad म्हणपाचे. Like last time, normally what happened after the speech, after my talk, normally they tell me talk for half an hour. ताच्या मागीर after doing the PPT, I asked them, how many of you all want to become entrepreneurs? So 100 भितरली म्हाका दिसता 4 की 5 जाणां lift their hands. So still गोंयां भितर they still want jobs. So तांकां ते also पासून स्वताचे business start करप, ते mindset ना. That is something we have to develop.
So talking about आता कॉलेजची भुरगीं धरया, this scam I've seen, like actually if you go and look at it, आताची जी generation आसा पळय, including us, like including you can consider me, no one actually wants to be employed because we are those millennials and Gen Z kids. Everyone wants to be an employer. But what happens, what is holding them back is the risk of financial loss and the risk of it not being a successful thing. तातूंत guarantee असना न्ही. It's a business. There are losses. There are chances that it might be successful, but again there is a risk factor associated with it. So जेन्ना हे mindset जे आसा ते change करपा खातीर आमी कितें करपाक शकता?
Yeah, actually, we are trying to awareness create karta about how entrepreneurship is good and how it can benefit you. But I normally in my PPT, I have both pros and cons. So it is better you know both before you take that risk, because then the life savings, if you put it and you lose it, then it's not worth it. But risk is something I think you should all take. It just starts somewhere and start strong. Take a calculated risk, म्हणतात तशें. I always tell my students when I speak, you take calculated risk. But actually, even the data what MSME they threw a lot of data. So data what they threw up was that rural women are starting more enterprises than the urban women. Even I noted, like even I'm associated with the bank, so how can I loan proposals पळयता? Like even flower vendors, they take a good amount of loan. And in the urban areas, when I speak to a woman, की अरे इतले आसा तुझो business, वाडे येता मातसो लोन घे, दिता ती. So they are like, ना इतले लोन कशें घेतली and मागीर कोण पे करतलो हे ते and everything. But rural women, I feel they are more
Open to the
yeah, they are more open, they are more ambitious, they want to increase their business. So somehow we have a wrong view. We have a view that urban women, okay, some of them have made their names in big companies and who are publicized, but rural women actually are more into entrepreneurship. Yeah.
खूपदा अशें आसता की young generation जे आसा, they have idea, but they don't know where to start from. Because again, everyone do not have a kind of a financial backend. Youth have idea. They have talent in them. So generally, when a person has idea but doesn't know where to start from, what you are a successful businessman. So in that case, what are the 3 key steps we need to take when we want to start something of our own?
I think when I started out, Neem, around 10 years back, I started completely wrong, I would say. Because it just happened one thing over the other, one thing over the other. But after that, when I had a mentor, what she did, की पहिली तो vision document कर, mission document कर, 5-year plan कर, 3-year plan कर. She started telling me की अशी अशी कर, budget कर, start saying. So I started everything process कर. Even now, I would still say it is a work in progress, म्हणतात तशी. I'm still setting up same processes into place and SOPs. पण she was the one, actually Nandini Vaidyanathan, who was my mentor, my first mentor. She was the one who got things, made me sit and write. आताच्या त्या मानान students, they end up doing some courses or we have EDC now Goa who started EDII and they do a lot of entrepreneurship courses. So तांकां guidance बरें मेळटा. कशें how to progress. पहिली ती मिनिमम MVP म्हणतात मिनिमम वायबल प्रोडक्ट करतात, टेस्ट इट इन द मार्केट, चलतलो की ना तो. ताजे मागीर दे डू द बिग लॉन्च. आम्ही डायरेक्ट बिग लॉन्च केले. Whether it worked or didn't work, that was a fail. If it was a failure, then it was something we learned on. We had to learn, we had to adapt, we had to pivot. But आता they have more guidance. Today's youngsters compared to what we went through, or my father, or my grandfather, or other people. But आताचे people, they have more guidance, so they can take the steps mindfully.
Yeah, more knowledge. So
Yeah, more knowledge, more guidance. There are more mentors. They just have to go out. You have to start it and take the help of peers, industry associations, network, learn, mentors. This is very important. You have to reach out. You cannot just stay and
deserve.
yeah, you can't just stay closed in a room and say, I'm not going to reach out to anybody. It's important that you reach out. And Goa, the Goa startup policy, which has got a very good incentives for startups. So they must read what it is. They must reach out to the incubation centers that is set up by Goa, FIRE asa, Nalasiba asa. They must go meet them and find out what schemes are available to them. And also, one thing what someone told me is that when you start something, you have to see what the problem area is in that field. आता कसलो एक product start केले, then what the problem area is, and you must try to solve it. So ताज्या मागीर you must study that product and launch something. आता साबू आसा, there 100-200 brands in a market. Same साबू तो launch केले you know well, but something हटके, if you find a gap in the market, if this is what like engine in the market, then maybe some Ayurvedic different kind of soap or something which is really good for the skin, which is treating, then it will find a market. Ordinary launching something in a saturated market will not work. So Atachi is what they are advising on entrepreneurship. What I had also done a course of Stanford was that find a gap in the market. We then launched a product and this is MVP. So koi bhi test kara. Even if you are going to launch a new bakery outlet, check the areas, try to do a research and then see and then launch it. So this is what they advise.
very, very good. Moving ahead, तुम्हें आता मुझे talking about your difficulties, the problem that you encountered. We are definitely focusing on it. But before that, let me just ask about, you come from a healthcare background. You all have a healthcare production of coal, Geno Pharmaceutical. From there, you shifted to bakery thing. How did this thought pop up? Like the whole, I mean, there are two different concepts, two different things.
I'm actually come from a family which are casual exporters and manufacturers actually. I come from a family of Zantes. So puro always there in our genes. I would plus I always had a sweet tooth. So like I told you already, so when we went to Pune, actually it got me into baking and learning that. And it just happened. I don't know whether it's destiny or one thing over the other. Just got connected, dots got connected and one thing led to another. And today, I'm where I am today.
So, do you still cook some days, sometimes?
Yeah, even every Sunday has to bake at home. Now of late, since I've taken a lot of office bearers course and I have to do a lot of activities. Some days I end up writing also on a lot of Sundays. Sundays is my writing day. I've taken your Sunday, I take eating. So Sundays is my writing day. So normally, otherwise I try to bake at least sometimes.
A pity your Sundays today. Okay, moving ahead. What is the risk factor? I mean, probably you have started this something of your own because your the family in which you are married to, they come from a healthcare thing. This is your startup. Probably it has some kind of risk factor, some decision which is you have taken kind of a leap of faith, a gut feeling which you didn't know whether it is going to work or no. But you felt at that moment that you have to do it, you did it, and now you are glad that you did it. अशी कोणती decision अशी?
Entrepreneurship, I absolutely love being in business. So even I think during my childhood also, I always wanted at some point of time to start a business, and I'm so glad. A lot of people tell me that it is very difficult to create a local homegrown brand. The national brands is a international brand. So we are being created in Goa. We have carved out the name in Goa. But now we are competing against national. You have a Starbucks there who's also offering a pastry, a calico sandwich, and you have international brand like Starbucks, and you also have national brands all around. So like we are competing in national and international brands. Of course, we are small, and I'm so glad that we still been able to carve out a name for ourselves. Plus, local brands are there, which are there for decades, I would say. Local Goan brands.
Hi, so starting your own thing when there was already a competition was a risky decision, I guess.
Yeah, actually, Goa has got too many bakeries.
Mm.
I would say every road, the gully has got one bakery or some eating place, and competition is too much. Plus, I think among the difficulties, I would say that one is that Goa's hospitality state, lot of hotels, restaurants, so the salary scale is very high for chefs, for helpers. It's very difficult to get staff.
Tentatively कितने असतं?
Helpers is different race, chefs is different depending on the experience. But it is generally tends to be very high. Also, a huge amount of bakeries and a lot of eating places in Goa. Second is you find it very difficult to source local staff in Goa who work, and even kitchen helpers or other staff. And there's one more thing is too much of competition, and admission levels also can be sometimes very high. So these are some of the common difficulties here in this state.
Was there a point when you started this like अशी केन्ना thought आयलो की in the beginning, am I doing it all right? Like, is it going to work? Also thought आयलो like, should I give up? Also living.
Actually, a lot of times, I think my husband was the biggest factor why it is still existing today in its form. Because lot of times, because I had a lot of, I remember one December when we were at the peak of our order and peak season, one of us chef just left overnight. So that was like, oh my God, and how would I manage? But then luckily within a week, everybody told me, no way in December you're going to get a pastry chef. Luckily in a week, somebody had left from abroad and he had come to Goa, and I got him within a week. So like, but my husband has been my staunch supporter, I would say, and he's the reason still why Desserts and More is still going strong. And because of him, I would just keep going credit to him. And there have been times because I have a lot of earlier, now it is a little bit stable. Just once upon a time, I was doing everything myself actually. I was looking after Zip Finance, looking after production, looking after Zip Marketing. Today, I've learned down the way to delegate. So I have a good team to whom I need to supervise. They do all the above. I just need to supervise. I need to see that processes are in place. So today I have learned delegation. I have learned how to supervise there. And branding is very important, which I had not realized at one point of time. Karan, then I set up my first franchise. See, he didn't do well. So I didn't know how to frame a franchisee agreement. I didn't know how to do branding. So only good brands could have franchises. Today we have set up a franchisee. But I remember my first franchisee didn't work out. So down the line, I have learned a lot of things, and because of which I could adapt, I could learn, I could pivot also, where I needed to pivot.
Oh, what was some of the mistake that you had done when things did not work out, and now that you have learned from them? Like, can you give some examples, because even others are going to learn from you?
Mistakes, I would say, first of all, I was not from this line. So I had to actually learn production, to understand nitty-gritties of production. I am totally from finance field. So I had to actually understand production myself, which today I can just guide them. Even people who are actually having production lines, I tell them, Yasha, this is just from experience what I've learned. But mistakes are all, and another thing is creating a brand. Today they have a marketing agency who does all that branding. And at least you can rely on them for advice, because I'm not a marketing person. So they can give you good advice from the ground. This will work, that will work, and everything. So today I things into place. So it is much easier. But I think one of the most trying times for me was COVID. COVID overnight सगळे शब्द आयता. Luckily, 4-5 days before I was anticipating the lockdown जायत म्हणून. So what I did was I stocked up. I started buying everything from the market and started stocking up. So that was a good thing. So 1 week before government told ki essential permission dile, essential commodities. So tatum bhitar we took that permission and started breads and cookies where we could cook to home, we could take away. So that was a time delivery from home started. So Taja Magir, we started delivering bread. Some orders itle aile. I remember just putting it on Facebook in the morning. And by afternoon, I shut it down. I said, ki we are totally done. Itle orders aile more than we could handle. So nothing was available. And the drivers, it was, first of all, it was very difficult convincing our staff to come and work. Because again, bitali. Hi, Ankas, I have COVID. So actually, I got some basic 4 to 5 people to come to bakery ki mache production karat. And rest of them were coordinating from home. And work from home, then आमचं concept नाशिल्लो. So everybody was like confused. अरे कशे करपाचे, हे कशे coordinate करपाचे orders. So it was all on WhatsApp आणि कोणाचे. So even driver delivery करपा म्हटले, if the delivery address that person didn't pick up the phone, then मैं कळत नाशिल्ले रस्त्याचे फोन ना तिच्या मागे आजे बळ खंय म्हणून. So it was like total confusion, complete confusion there. But somehow we did that. And Taja Magir, that delivery service started. We kept on even after we got permission to open our shops. We started like home delivery, which we do. Rajamagi, now we have listed on Swiggy, Zomato. So all that COVID has changed a lot of things. Yeah. So now we can do that home delivery patterns, and it has got a substantial say. Swiggy, Zomato, and home deliveries, and that has changed a lot of marketing post COVID.
I think I get to learn a lot from your things. Moving ahead, we often hear people talking about timing in business. म्हणजे businesses नाही, in general in life, खूपदा हांवें ऐकला. म्हणजे आजी बीन म्हणटाली हाजो टायम बरो आसा, ताजो टायम बरो ना. हाजें हें चललें because ताजो टायम बरो आसा. Do you think timing plays an important role in business?
Timing definitely plays. I am a big believer in destiny. So I think destiny plays an important role in our life. So if you are destined to do something, you definitely do it. Second thing, Aisha, opportunities can happen ki gyobak jaye ki. I have taken a lot of, because my first office bearer opportunity came when my son was in 10th. So I was, at that time also I said, because he was in 10th standard, the classes, the tuitions and everything. But I took it. I said 1 year much slow was the second year maybe I can do. I took it, and that changed my life as far as my office bearer's journey is concerned. So I feel ki परत लगोते Bharti came and and I actually wanted a break because of some personal difficulties. So, but then I said ki घेऊ naka discuss with my husband and everything, and I'll take it. So that was like 2 important things that did in my life, which I've taken and which have changed my life. So I think ki opportunities cannot घेवपाची na. Sometimes I felt in the middle, I had some personal difficulties, so I wanted to take a break. So then I stepped down from some important goals. I took a break. And when you take a break, you're more refreshed when you come. So sometimes it becomes like one metro team. I think you are on treadmill. You need to get down. So that is the time I said, let me step down from some roles and just take a break for some time. So around 1 year, I slowed down a little bit, took a break. And then I came back. So it is like you have to decide for yourself. Not everything is on destiny. Destiny probably gives you opportunities where you need to decide if you want to take it or don't want to take it. Yeah. So you are the driver of your life.
Own life. Yeah. Do you believe in God?
Of course, no. A big Shikji can you
What is God point?
God is faith, God is trust, God is someone you believe in. So like every Monday vada Shankarachi Diva, so I'm a big believer.
आपले rituals करता नाही आता.
Not too much into rituals, but faith is something.
What activities have you done with the SOCHM? Can you tell us?
Actually, SOCHM, we have done some very good activities. Recently, last year, आमचा एक flagship program was the digital empowerment of entrepreneurs. So, किती केले आम्ही one college in North Goa and one college in South Goa. We connected them to Kanpon घेतले South Goa आणि North Goa and वाळपय घेतले. So, we connected them to one college in close by, and then त्या भुरग्यांक आम्ही training दिली digital. Means how to use Facebook, Instagram for business, not for personal. Business, how to create a website, simple website, one page website, how to create WhatsApp for business. Ni am Guryam training dili. आणि भुरग्यांक मागीर सांगलें की तुमच्या बाजूक जे कॉलेज आसा तांकां 5 हे केले 10 I think 10 or 15 entrepreneurs तांकां एंटरप्रेन्युअर्स कनेक्ट केले आणि त्या एंटरप्रेन्युअर्सचे जे बिझनेसेस आसा ते तुम्ही डिजिटली क्रिएट करात. गिव्ह देम अ डिजिटल फूटप्रिंट. सो ह्या भुरग्यांनी सगळे तांच्या घरान वचून तांचे बिझनेसीचा फोटो काडून तांचे प्राइसिंग पळोवन त्यांनी त्यांचं फेसबुक पेज, इंस्टाग्राम पेज, मागीर व्हॉट्सॲप फॉर बिझनेस आणि स्मॉल वेबसाईट क्रिएट केली. आणि ताज्या मागीर दे आफ्टर दॅट 3 months or whatever दे गेव इट बॅक टू द एंटरप्रेन्युअर. त्याचे 15 आणि नॉर्थ गोवा 15 आणि साऊथ गोवा केल्ले आमी.
So भुरगीं were working for the entrepreneur.
एंटरप्रेन्युअर. सो हातूंत 2 गोष्टी आसा. एक म्हणजे भुरग्यांक ट्रेनिंग मे हाऊ टू डू डिजिटल वर्क आणि तांकां दे गॉट ऑन डिजिटल दे गॉट ऑनलाईन. हय एंटरप्रेन्युअरचे रुरल एरिया. वी ट्राय टू स्काउट आउट रुरल एरियाज बोथ इन नॉर्थ गोवा and south. So this was our flagship project, which we will again, Pursa, we are going to launch it on our second edition. पण besides that आम्ही हे केला legal awareness for women केला, hygiene आणि financial literacy and other small programs. But this was our flagship program.
आणि you are also part of लघु उद्योग भारती. त्याच्याबद्दल can you tell us something about?
Lagudya Bharti is for MSMEs, like micro, small and medium enterprises. So recently, I think 8 or 9 months since I've taken over as Goa State President. So basically, आम्ही empowerment of MSMEs खातीर काम करता. So at present कितें जाला MSMEs in Goa need to sustain, they need to thrive, they need to export, they need to scale. These are the 4 things they need to do. And finance is very important where we are helping them connect, understand the schemes what government has, take use of the schemes. And actually there was a SHM program in Bombay where Piyush Goyal spoke about innovation. He said that Indian enterprises need to innovate. आमकां नवे नवे टेक्नॉलॉजी यूज करपाक जाय. जे वर्ल्डान जे आसा त्या खातीर आमी नवे प्रॉडक्ट्स हाडपाक जाय. बिकॉज इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट दॅट वी आर कॉम्पिटिटीव इन कंट्रीज लायक चायना or Taiwan or Vietnam. We need to be competitive to export our products. So it is very important that we are innovative and drive new technology. So त्या खातीर स्टुडंट्स पासून their mindset must change and they must be able to have this entrepreneurship mindset, innovative mindset. So these are the things that we try to promote in Laghu Udyog Bharti.
So we, the team of Popcorn with You, it started as a small passion program, okay? Wherein I am into writing. I write a lot. So I love listening to stories, which is why we started this whole concept of Popcorn with You, wherein we invite people and we listen to their stories. So with that interest, this was started, but eventually, I don't know, things worked out and we started taking it to national level. We have guests who are from national level coming on our platform. Hoping that one day we are also going to make it to global level. Because you are a businesswoman, I would want to know what are some key steps we need to take to improve our thing.
Okay, digital इतले म्हाका experience ना, but within my limited experience, what I can say is that I think you need to promote it more in other areas. Right now, I think with Goa or maybe national you need to promote it in other areas which are outside the country. And other, I think you should be doing very good effort with that.
Okay. So are you a foodie, by the way?
I love food.
You love food? Which is your favorite food? Which cuisine you love the most?
Actually, this time, whenever I go out of the country, normally I always go to the pastry shops, the bakery shops. So this time we are going to Greece, and there I was like bread store or bread shop. There was one place. It was like amazing desserts I have never seen before. Even ice cream, so homemade ice cream, and like it was like variety. So whenever I go abroad, especially Europe, is more like different variety. You try to see things and then you try to at least incorporate some elements of it in a once. It was but their ingredients are different. See, even if you try to replicate the recipe in Goa, it is different. And I try to see what is the new trends in the market and try to get some elements of it in market.
You know where we are sitting right now?
Yeah.
It's Terra. It's Terra. It is one of the leading restaurant in Goa. If you have been outdoors, then you'll see they have like entire Santorini white setup. It's the only restaurant in Goa which is not only, I would say, it is one of the few restaurants in Goa which is almost open throughout the day. They have global cuisine. There are teas. There are variety of flavors of tea. There are flavors of juices. Or
I said a tea now. Did you like it, Shreya? They gave me amazing range of cookies along with it. Very nice ginger tea.
they are known for their teas and juices and all those beverages. So we have a fun game, by the way, in collab with them, wherein we will offer you 3 food items, one by one. Okay, and here are the steps you're supposed to follow. You are supposed to take a bite of it. Guess 5 ingredients within 20 seconds. We have a buzzer ready. You will have to guess it, and if you get all the things right, then we have a small gift for you. Can we please have our first dish? It's called Mediterranean mezzi platter. You're supposed to taste it, and there's 5 ingredients of it.
I'm not a expert in Mediterranean cuisine, but I have gone to beachside restaurants that are attending there, and they are like several.
Yeah.
And this one looks amazing. I can look fruit which is there. Oh, Maida, I guess.
So one you get because fruit is done.
This looks yogurt.
Okay.
Beetroot datla ka hai. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not taste. Olives.
So you have given 3 beetroot, olive, and fruit, which is pretty impressive. You are cleared well. You have 2 more rounds to go to win it. Do you want to say something about the dish, like how it
The presentation is amazing. I had gone to somewhere top end fine dining, and the way they had put the brand name and the way they have presented is amazing, and the flavor and the taste is also very good.
nice? Can we please have our second dish? It's called Shipandik by Terra. It's their specialty. Go ahead.
Nice. I'm not a chef by profession, so but I'll try my best.
Yeah.
So this is my
Your timer starts now. Just tell me 5 ingredients. Guess right.
little bit of chili
1.
and maida or whole wheat.
Yeah.
And cheese or cream.
Yeah.
The green must be coriander.
Yeah. Doing well. Another round you have. Can we please have a third dish?
This is amazing.
They are sorted dim sims, I guess.
You can. Oh, please. That is in the serving.
They have a variety of flavors. You can take a bite of each one and just guess.
This looks very good. You also try it, no?
Yeah, I do.
This is veg or non-veg?
I think that is going to be a little bit partial if I tell you. Okay, I'm just being nice and telling you that some of them are veg, some are non-veg. They are sorted. Your timer has started.
Some chicken filling.
Okay, 1.
Maida and all of them, I won't say. Everybody knows.
Next. Oh. Okay, you go ahead and speak. Let's be nice.
Kanda tomatoes that are normal.
3.
I understand what exactly killing is there inside. This is some chicken in white
Yeah.
sauce stand up.
Yeah.
So it made me eat quite a lot tasting. And it's the first show I'm coming there, I'm eating actually, yeah. Except that when we judge sing desert competitions. The last one is it's a bit similar.
You like it?
This is like the Russian salad. Mayonnaise.
Yeah. Okay. The sad part is You gave most of the answers after the buzzer, but we are being very nice and giving you the prize.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So you did a pretty good job. Most of the ingredients, whichever you told, were right. Because of which we have a small thing to gift you. Can we have it, please? So here is the thing. This is a voucher given to you by Terra. Much. And this is a memento from Popcorn with You.
Thank you.
Another thing, because you played so well, we have a small sweet treat for you. Go ahead, have it, and tell us your experience about it.
Thank you so much. So branding is excellent everything जैसा. तो तेरा nail is in. Sticky dish pudding at the end. Amazing. And it's warm and just rice. It's amazing. Divine. Thank you so much.
In monsoon, how are you pulling after eating?
It's very nice. My favorite.
So we are almost towards the end. Do you have any message that you would want to tell all the Goans out there?
Since you fed me so well and the food was absolutely yum, my message to everybody would be that since the topic of this podcast was more on entrepreneurship, I would just say that start now and start strong. Follow your passions. Have confidence in yourself. Learn, adapt, pivot, and do whatever required to start your entrepreneurial journey. And the government supports you. The industry association support you. So go ahead and all the best.
Thank you. That's the most valuable message I've ever received.
And have confidence in yourself. That's what it is. Yeah.
And thank you for taking time and joining us today, being so kind and sharing your things with us. It was absolute nice to have you among us.
Thank you for being such a great host. Most awesome pleasure to chat with you today. Most awesome.
Thank you, listeners, for tuning in to this episode of Pop Fun with Me. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until the next time, this Priyanka Nagrisai is signing off. Thank you.